Hello everybody, this is my new Samsung Galaxy Buds Free Pro, and I got to just trade in my old malfunctioning Samsung Galaxy Bud S2 Pro. I want to say something that's pretty profound. I want to go back and smart to the cool, and I'm testing the 360 audio, so I ain't gonna front look like AirPods, but made for Samsung and all that. I'm sorry I haven't been posting anything in 2 weeks and such, and there's a reason for that burnout, lack of material, ideas don't stick, anything. So that being said, I do want to say something to black men. Save yourselves, black men, you know what I'm saying? It's 2025. The first thing I'm doing, take care of my affairs and all that, taxes and such, is renewing my passport. Determined to start working on some hopefully legitimate opportunities, networking opportunities, sponsorships, and endorsements and such forth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Especially being black, being a black man in America, it's awful. You know what I'm saying? I have made videos after videos discussing this so many times. I would say for young black males coming up, let's say teenagers to early 20s. So I would say something back, say like 10 to 15 years ago, save yourselves, black men. I would say they outside your race. I would say that. I would say they outside your race. But then I'm at 35. I'm glad I got a beautiful lady and all that. She always been encouraging me and supporting me and all that. We support each other and all that and our dreams. And I always say get a passport at this point. Don't even waste your time with most American women. They not about relationships and marriages whatsoever. I'm very thankful for mine. It's like that's like a rare diamond. You know what I'm saying? And on the contrary, though, I know that I've been kind of like everything feel kind of slow to be real with y'all. And I'm trying to get faster. I'm trying to become better, faster. My second resolution would that be weight loss and all that. What I want to say, young black males, know your worth, know your value. You know what I'm saying? Because we hear this all the time, especially in the media and social media, how media showcase black men in a very negative, toxic light. You know what I'm saying? That we're criminals, we're thugs, um, degenerates. You know what I'm saying? Womanizers, blah blah blah, and all that bullshit. And I, I just feel like I would say know your worth. You know what I'm saying? And that's ironic. Something I wish I had the vice of this when I was, coming up and all that. I had to learn everything literally on my own and for my own. Being an only child and all that. So I was forced to grow up very, very fast. Forced to deal with adult things. You know what I'm saying? Like taking care of my parents and all that. And yeah, I want young black males to know that you need to know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the media, social media degrade black men, demoralize black men. Especially hate to say this too. I'm going very harsh on this about feminism. How a lot of these, let's be real, black women and American women near general have hatred for men, have no respect for men. But in the same token, we don't value. And I keep hearing this fucking bullshit. Um, Telling that we don't black men no good, black men aren't that and all that bullshit. But the same talking, they had the same audacity these black feminists or feminists in general had a nerve to say that we don't value and protect our own woman. I said, no, I would not value and protect a traitor that hates me. You know what I'm saying? And it took me years to actually understand about this. I remember I mean my producers would talk about feminism, women's rights, bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? When I was like 19 and all that, 18, 19 and all that. At the time, I was ignorant. I was a simp. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lesson learned about that too. And on the contrary though, and that reason I'm like actually got kind of angry and vivid about this. It's like I heard this bullshit all the time too. I actually remember making a video about this about racial supremacy versus female supremacy, and I didn't realize when I was making these videos. At the time, I was actually learning something about like why these feminists are so cowardly to use laws the target man, you know what I'm saying, or harassed man and all. I've been from various jobs. I've been disrespected. I've been abused, verbally abused, physical abuse. You know what I'm saying? And I did not come at these women in no kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But I find it funny that in America that these women, these feminist groups are that powerful that they could literally destroy a man's life. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the workforce and all that. And it was some misogynist. You want me to come out the closet? Shit. How the hell these so-called females talk about equality and all that? They want to be equal to a man. Let's just be real. Call me for what it is. Men and women are not equals. Martel, you sound like a sexist. You sound like a misogynist. You want to be real? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just tired of people who think it's okay. I never understand the double standard between white supremacy and female supremacy. I call it feminist female supremacists. And the way they talk in points, the way I'm hearing it, it sounds disgusting even for me. It's like they talk, they hate men, they want to delete all men, you know, sabotage men, you know what I'm saying, use the law or the media and social media to target men, you know what I'm saying? And the problem with that, crap, what the hell? Hmm. Sorry, my headset just went off. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's like I lost my train of thought, man. You know, and I feel good to get this out of my system and all that. You know, and it's not very pleasant. You know what I'm saying? It hurts me to say that as a black man that to be degraded, demoralized by your own woman in this nation is really despicable. I have to say, not all are like that, but let's be real. It's like the barrel of apples and all that. Yeah, the whole crate apples. You know what I'm saying? Not all apples are bad, but the majority are bad. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. I could talk about divorce rates, low birth rates, high divorce rates, and all that. Psychotic crumbling, corrupt moral decay, corruption, social corruption, political corruption, and all that. But you know, I'm just getting back to my roots and stuff in the video. Just this video alone. Um, on the contrary, no. Back I was saying, don't let these women and politics destroy black men. You know what I'm saying? Which is ironic. It's kind of like mirrors. I was hearing this kind of talk about this in Asian meme about this too. It's like how Asians are, and no disrespect, minorities are getting slandered, disrespecting the media, and all that. You know, and I guess there's some kind of contradiction and all that, and I kind of admit that too. You know what I'm saying? As being 35 and all that, I have grown for a lot of growing pains and all that. You know, I'm surprised I'm still here to tell a story. You know, and on the contrary, though, it's like I don't take none of this life for granted anything because I know due to my health conditions and things I had done and all that. I'm learning too, being 35. I'm surprised to even say this. Not a lot of black men make it to 35. You know, and I know due to health concerns and lifestyle, poor lifestyle changes growing up and all that. And I wish I could say to a bunch of young black men, know your worth, know your value. You know what I'm saying? And if I could, teach young black males anything, just know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Don't let psychotic, don't let the media and make you destroy yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting this off my chest for this particular reason too, because I had discussed this about many of my videos about save yourselves, black men, don't date single mothers and such like that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it feels really good to get this off my chest. Like, it's funny. An interesting YouTuber said some profound words that doing content creation is like therapy. You know what I'm saying? And this is my therapy. You know, making videos and all that. You know, getting back to the roots of thing. I guess it's worth till until further notice. It'll be the last video for now. And the reason I say this too because growing up, I had my parents and so may they rest in peace and such. But it's like um, I mostly was alone. You know what I'm saying? I had to take care of my dad at the time. My dad was doing dialysis and such, and I know that due to poor eating habits and such, I don't want to end up on a machine for the rest of my life either. You know, until you pass away and all that. You know. Um, on the contrary, though, sometimes I just think to myself, I wish I had this information, what I know then, to now. You know what I'm saying? And back when I was coming up, it really social media was very very new, like especially starting on MySpace and all that. And I think around 2006 or seven, and nobody didn't motivate me or encourage me to do music or content creation and all that. I had to learn as I'm going and all that, you know. And I miss, doing all these videos too. It's like I'm also kind of like dealing with too, since I'm also dealing with sponsors, endorsements, and stuff. I gotta be careful with the things I'm saying and all that now, you know. So it's kind of like restricting me and feel kind of censored in a way. On the contrary, you know. Anyways, I won't hold it for too long. Just want to say, black men, know your worth, man. Know your value. You know what I'm saying? You know, know where you stand at. Know your morals and ethics and values and all that. You know, and also get a passport. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking. Well, how to get a passport? It's okay. You need to explore the whole world. It's a whole planet full of opportunities, possibilities, and all that. My main goal and also my main problem is because I don't have the connections or anything. So I'm making constant videos and just to get her, you know. Hopefully, and while I'm renewing my passport, I do have my original passport where it's expired this year, so I'm probably getting a new one in a couple months and all that. I gotta take care of my affairs and all that. And my mother inspired me to travel around the world, you know. She always told me whenever she, feels better, get better and all that. She was in mental hospitals and such. She always shared a story that she always wanted to travel around the world, um, nursing, and she was also a choir singer. And my dad was a band singer, kind of like Temptations and so forth. You know, it was a lot being me and all. I got into so much trouble, problems with the police, and or technically the police brutality, racism, discrimination. And I was just saying to myself, like, there's a whole planet out here. The reason I want to get my passport because I hate the way this country is going. You know what I'm saying? To be real with y'all, and I hate the racism, the racial profiling, discriminations, prejudice, and all that against me for no fault of my own. You know what I'm saying? And I realize I'm not getting younger here, being 35 and all that. Um, I just want to, walk down the street and not be harassed by white cops or anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason I want to get a passport again because I realize that once I hopefully get the connections and deals and such like that, I want to just start traveling. I want to perform my music. I want to entertain, perform, and all that. You know, I didn't get the chance to do that 10 years ago because at the time my dad just passed and I wasn't in a good state of mind, as far as music wise. And I really want to add this into music and content creation been really my foundation for nearly 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And I never expected to see this or live this long. You know. So I just want to tell young black males to say, hey, get a passport, stay in school. If you can afford it and all that, not many people got the opportunity. Unfortunately, if you can afford to get a trade or go to school and all that, find a degree that that's valuable and all that. And yes, black man, you need to know yourself as valuable. You know what I'm saying? And I realize not everybody on the same page, anything, but that's okay. Anyways, Team Martell close out.